Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Are you ready to supercharge your English speaking skills? Today, we're diving into something super practical, English for your daily routine. From the moment you wake up to the time you go to sleep, we'll cover the essential phrases you need to talk about your day like a native speaker. This is going to be incredibly useful, so grab a notebook and let's get started. First things first, waking up. What's the first thing you do? You might say, my alarm goes off at 7 a.m. Or, if you're not a morning person, I always hit the snooze button a few times. Then, you finally get out of bed. After that, you might stretch a bit or head straight to the bathroom. In the bathroom, you brush your teeth, wash your face, and maybe take a shower. See, we're already building a story of your morning. Now, let's talk about breakfast, the most important meal of the day. You could say, I usually make myself a cup of coffee, or I'm having cereal for breakfast today. If you're in a hurry, you might just grab a piece of fruit on your way out. What about your morning commute? You could say, I take the bus to work, or I drive to the office. If you work from home, you might say, I start work at my desk around 9 a.m. These simple phrases are the building blocks of everyday conversation. Let's move on to your workday or school day. At work, you might check your emails first thing. You could tell a colleague, I have a meeting at 10 a.m., or I need to finish this report by noon. When it's time for lunch, you could ask a friend, want to grab a bite to eat? Or I brought my lunch from home today. During your break, you might scroll through social media or go for a short walk. It's all about describing these small, everyday actions. After a long day of work or study, it's time to head home. You could say, I usually leave the office around 5 p.m. The journey back might be described as, the traffic was terrible on my way home. Once you're back, what's next? Maybe you change into some comfortable clothes. You might need to do some chores, like do the laundry or tidy up the living room. Or perhaps you need to run some errands, which means doing small tasks outside the house, like going to the grocery store or picking up a package. Now for the evening, a time to relax and unwind. Let's talk about dinner. You could ask your family, what's for dinner tonight? Or say, I'm thinking of ordering a pizza. If you're cooking, you might say, I'm going to whip up some pasta. The phrase whip up is a great, casual way to say you're making something quickly. After dinner, your evening activities begin. You might say, I'm going to watch a movie on Netflix, or I feel like reading a book. This is also a great time to connect with people. You could call a friend or chat with my family. For example, I caught up with my sister on the phone. Catch up is a fantastic phrasal verb that means to share the latest news. Or maybe you have a hobby. You could say, I like to play the guitar in the evenings, or I'm working on my new painting. Describing your hobbies is a wonderful way to make conversations more personal and interesting. Let's not forget about preparing for the next day. You might pack your bag for tomorrow or lay out your clothes for the morning. These little habits help make your mornings smoother. As the evening winds down, you get ready for bed. You can say, it's time to wind down, which means to relax before sleeping. You might brush your teeth again, put on your pajamas, and set your alarm for the next day. Finally, it's time to sleep. You can say, I'm getting sleepy or I'm exhausted. Then you get into bed. A common and friendly way to say goodnight is simply, time to hit the sack or time to hit the hay. These are fun idioms that mean it's time to go to sleep. You could then say, I try to get about 8 hours of sleep each night. So, let's do a quick recap. We've gone through an entire day, from my alarm goes off to I hit the sack. The key is to practice. Try to describe your own day using these phrases. You could even keep a small journal. Write down 3 or 4 sentences about your morning, your afternoon, and your evening. For example, this morning, I hit the snooze button twice. Then I had a quick coffee and drove to work. This evening, I'm going to relax and watch a TV series. The more you use these phrases, the more natural they will become. Start small. Pick 5 new phrases from this video and try to use them this week. You'll be amazed at how quickly your conversational skills improve. The goal isn't to be perfect, it's to communicate. And talking about your daily life is the most common and essential form of communication. You've got this. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you found these phrases helpful for your daily English conversations. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more useful English lessons. Let me know in the comments what your daily routine looks like. I'd love to read about it. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.